It's 7 o'clock. Time to bring the November Board of Public Works and Safety meeting to order. As far as roll call, we are all here and we have a quorum. First thing on the agenda is the approval of the October 8th, 2025 minutes. Can I get a motion to
I'll
approve
make a
that?
motion to approve the minutes for the October 8th, 2025 meeting.
I have a motion from Mr. Price. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Cooper, was it?
Mr. Cooney.
Cooney? Cooney? God, I keep calling him. Okay, Cooney.
As long as that's all you
I'm dyslexic, what can I say?
It's that other COO.
Okay, any corrections or discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None, motion passes. New business, we will ask Jim, I think, to discuss the street sweeping
Sure.
item.
Or we could wait until Nate gives his report and just do it under that. How do you want to do it?
You want to, well, okay, it got stuck here under new business, so
Well,
I
let's
don't know
talk
how you
about it
want.
now.
We can go ahead and just do it.
Yeah, in years past, we've had a company, I believe in Beach Grove, do our street sweeping at the end of November. The thought is that the leaves are all down. In addition to the leaves, you pick up glass, plastic, sticks, etc., and they take care of it. Whatever they pick up, they handle it. You don't have to do anything. All we do is schedule it, and they do every street in Southport. So, remember what it costs, about
Yeah, I was supposed to look
$5,000.
that up. I was thinking it was 5 or 6.
Yeah, it's about $5,000. And it really kind of finishes things off well for the winter. It cleans the gutters out, cleans off the storm drains. Mr. Haley likes that.
Yes, I do.
And any other debris that's collected over the summer, trash, etc. So I think it's money well spent.
And what time frame is that happening?
Well, we haven't scheduled it yet.
We have
to approve it first. My recommendation is what we've done in the past is like the end of November. That way all the leaves are down. I know probably about 80% of them are down now, but another couple weeks probably get them all.
Okay.
We used to do it, it didn't happen last year, but,
Yes.
and then the one year, I'll be honest with you, the guy, I think he was just trying his best to try and make as minimal as possible and kind of left a mess here, a little mess there, and so, we're gonna have
Maybe we'll get an audit this time.
we're gonna have to watch over
Mr.
it.
Cooper could help us with that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with a motion to approve. Can I get a motion to approve the street sweeping for 2025, approximately $5,000 to $6,000?
I move that we approve the amount in, $5,000 to $6,000 for the street sweeping it would happen
Okay.
probably late November.
How about a not to exceed 6,000? Does that work for the treasurer?
Yeah.
Somewhere in there?
Okay.
All right, so I have a motion from Cooper. Can I get a second?
Sure, Cooney will second.
Second from Cooney, I'll notice his bill.
Looks like in 2023, it was $3,950, so,
Oh, that's pretty good.
well,
Okay, now further discussion. Okay, Tony.
So I was looking at this a couple of weeks ago because we had some leaves that were out too early, DPW just started like this week.
Right.
And then is it the first Wednesday in December that they're
Like
done?
the week of the 2nd, I think, of December.
Yeah, so
It's 3 weeks.
I'm wondering, would it make sense to wait till after that last week pickup? I'd just be another week probably.
Yeah, that's fine. I think it also depends on the availability of the street sweeping machine.
Yeah.
When we call, we say, this is the date we want it. Yeah, that's fine. I also think that the leaf pickup time is too condensed.
Oh,
It needs to be a
definitely.
month, maybe 4,
Right.
maybe 5 weeks. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
So I have a question then. We used to do it, right? We haven't done it in a
We
while?
just haven't, last year's the only year we haven't done it. We've done
We
it like
did.
2
And why was that?
I think just
Did we just
oversight. I think we forgot, yeah.
Okay.
Were you chairperson at the time? It was your fault.
Oh, I was on the board, so probably is. Any other questions or discussion? Okay, all in favor of street sweeping for 2025, in the amount of $5,000 to $6,000 perhaps, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, none, motion passes. All right. Now let's take a look at fund reports, see if there's any discussion. Any questions about that?
I see our opioid unrestricted fund is just getting huge, it's over $45.
Yep.
And you can use that for something, I know now.
It has to be like drug related, like I think we've gotten gloves and
Okay.
First aid type stuff.
So it is of benefit to us, I mean, what can you do with it?
Yeah, we can buy like 2 tourniquets.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
Any further discussion? All right, let's move on to the claims recommendations for $20,053.22. Can I get a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve the claims recommendation in the amount of $20,053.22.
Okay, I have a motion by Mr. Cooney to approve the claims recommendation of $20,053.22. Do I have a second?
Oh, second?
Second by Ms. Martinez. Any questions?
Pretty, yeah, wasn't a whole lot of anything.
Well, yes, but this is where I want to discuss where we're at with Crossroads and our park and how much.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't have the final bill for that. The original contract was, if you guys remember, was $665,000.
Right.
Which we're cutting back on that tremendously, and I haven't got a report on that at all. But
Okay.
last month I paid $249,000 of that, so, the rest of the bill, I thought I would get by tomorrow, so I can pay it Monday,
Okay.
but I don't think I'm going to, so. What we have left in the ARPA funds of the 401,000 is like 152,000, so. And then Stormwater agreed to pay up to 200,000, so that leaves like 64,000, but,
Okay,
and we were gonna cut around there, but I don't remember what the exact amount was, and I haven't gotten a report yet, so.
and have we received the final bill from Crossroads Engineering?
No.
I know we're paying them this month.
Oh, yes, further engineering, yes, that
Yeah.
9,000 should be it, yeah.
That should be it?
Mhm.
Okay.
If you don't pay all the ARPA money out by the end of the year, will there be any consequences?
It's not this year, I believe it's next year,
Okay,
yeah.
so, it'll be also-
Yeah.
Okay, I know there was a time frame and then
Right,
it's moved several times. so-
yeah.
Any other questions?
Do they know that you want them to
Oh, yeah.
submit that before the end of the
Yeah, I've been in
calendar
communication
year?
with Brad about it, but he just has to determine which stormwater is and what the cuts were and stuff, so,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Any other
Is there a
discussion?
question, Dale? You can ask me
Yeah, I was just saying, it seemed like they really dragged their feet.
There were a lot of things.
Did we end up losing some reservations and some things? Were there some funds that were lost because we weren't able to?
No, none of the funds were, there was just a lot of communication issues.
There was a lot of issues with it.
Mhm.
Some their fault, some ours, some unexpected, a lot of unexpected.
Mhm.
So, and that just drug it out.
And then as part of the contract, if they went beyond the deadline, then they had to pay back some money.
Yeah.
So how much did that turn out to be?
I don't know, I don't have.
Well,
that.
we don't know because some of the problems weren't theirs that caused the delay, some of it,
Yeah.
you know, and some of it was, so.
Yeah.
So it's
I
to
think
be
that's-
determined.
Yes.
Yeah, but it is $500 a day if that's the penalty, so.
And we were hoping that maybe they would say, okay, well, we won't charge you for this. Instead of doing that, they were gonna try to work out.
Right, and they did put in the
Deals.
sidewalk for us and take down that
Mhm.
pergola, so they kind of did a little extra stuff in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we'll see.
All right,
I'll let you know.
so, okay, so is it, any more discussion?
No.
Okay, all those in favor of approving the claims recommendation at $20,053.22, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? None, motion passes. Okay. Let's take a look at the payroll distribution for $28,674.78. Can I get a motion to approve?
I'll make the motion to approve payroll distribution in the amount of $28,674.78.
I have a motion from Mr. Price to approve the payroll distribution. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Cooney. Any questions or discussion? No? Okay, then all in favor of approving payroll distribution of $28,674.78, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None. Approved. Okay. Now I turn it over to Deputy Chief Williams.
Well, thank you. All right, so you guys all got the stats and the code enforcement for the police side. We're doing the non-lateral process. We had, how many did you guys interview?
We have 4.
4. We dropped one of them due to overall negative remarks from the interview. So that leaves us with 3. We have their chief's interview scheduled once the chief is back. And then from there, we'll still look at making an announcement, trying to get some more applications so that we maybe have enough to justify like holding, well, we're already holding probably at least 2 academies next year for health and hospital, but it would justify bringing those people on so they could go through that and getting their academy. Just not a lot of sense in doing it for just 3. So that will be coming end of the year. For the full-time list we're compiling, we had the PT test. So the next steps from there will be the first round of interviews, which will be like myself and Dorothy and probably maybe Captain Davis, since he has knowledge and experience of being full-time here. And then once they're done, they will go in front of the merit board, which is the mayor, Alyssa, and chief, and then they'll be ranked in order for that list, so that if we ever do have a full-time spot open up in the near future, and those 2 people are still here, we know which one we're hiring first. So, wanted to update you on that. The title went out for 17-3 out at ILEA. They have that paperwork. We have our credit hours, so that's all over and done with.
That was 2,000 credit hours? 2,000?
200 credit hours.
200.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
If you break it down, it's like 25 an hour is what it costs. There's only certain
Okay, I
things
think
we
we
use
looked
those
at
hours
dollars.
for. Yeah, so it's 200 hours. That was about, that equates to about $5,000 is what they
Okay.
gave us for it, so. But that's all done, we don't have to worry about that anymore. We do have laterals and FTOs still, so they've started. That seems to be going pretty well. So hopefully, some of them, it doesn't look like we'll take the full 6 months, so hopefully we can get some backfill to help us with some of the open groups and that kind of stuff. For those that haven't heard or don't know, Mark Harrison, that's on the desk on Mondays for us, 2 Saturdays ago, his brother committed suicide in his front yard. So just keep him in your thoughts and prayers and that kind of stuff. He's doing fine. He didn't want any time off or anything. I don't know that it just hasn't really sunk in yet. A lot of people are kind of startled, I think, by how well he is doing. But to each their own. But I wanted you guys to be aware if you haven't heard it. We also have on Thursday Cheryl that's at the desk. She's going to be done after November. She turned in her notice. So she just wants some more time to dedicate to other things. So sad to see her go, but we have finally, the body cameras are going to be issued and rolled out. When do we have that?
Oh, it's probably next week.
Is it next Thursday? Yeah. So we'll train all the officers on it, show them how to use it, issue them out, and then hopefully by next year we'll have some footage for you guys to see, so you can kind of see the difference between like the old and the new. Again, I think you'll be a little surprised with how much money we spent by like the quality, but that is intentional, so that it's closer to the human eye.
And how many did we get? Did we get 15?
15.
Yeah,
Mhm.
okay.
Yep. So Motorola has not been the easiest to work with. There's been a lot of back and forth with invoices and that kind of stuff. So we think we have it at least to a point where she approves of what the invoice says and can pay them. There's still things we're trying to tie up with them to make sure everything is correct and we have what we need and we can move forward. But so after all that, the project is set. Next Thursday, we should be good to issue them out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What about the flock cameras?
The flock cameras they moved South 11 and McFarland to,
So there was an issue when they submitted them, the permits, because technically that is Indy's jurisdiction. So for whatever reason, they want us to move them from the side of the road on McFarland to the actual like stoplight at McFarland in South 11. So I don't know why, if it was maybe they're very deliberate in where they put them with your sunlight can hit it, making sure you read the plates right, and you could have said, I don't want you here for whatever reason. I asked, I didn't know, they just said they're moving it, which is my problem. So as soon as we get the final permits from Indianapolis, we'll be able to put them up, which they said should be very, very soon.
And who
Well,
was-
there's a lot of discussion this past week. Fox 59 was doing a thing about the flock cameras and the usage of them and stuff, and how they really help with assisting with catching some of these people that roll through our city.
yeah. So we've had access for a couple months now. So the ones that are using it, they have access to that, and there's plenty like Southport and Madison. There's one, Stop 11 in Madison, there's one. So they already have practice in using them. But yeah, ours should be going up here soon, the ones we actually own. As soon as Indy gives us the green light.
So I was going to be, I was just wondering where we were at with that.
Yep.
Ours is going to be a Stop 11 and McFarland?
Yeah, we'll have one there and then McFarland and Southport.
Okay, yeah, because the two Madison ones are Indy?
Yes.
Very good.
Yep.
And then who installs these? When you say they're gonna be installed, is it by the flock company, is it by
Yeah.
electric? Okay.
Yeah, yep, they have their own contractors, they come out, put them up. I think one of the issues at Stop 11 and McFarland was Indianapolis didn't want to put a separate pole. So when they were kind of looking at what was existing, they said that it could go on the stoplight and still give us the same functionality as what we thought from putting another pole up there,
Okay.
so.
Okay.
And that is basically it for police. I did want to make you guys aware, Chief is going to ask the council, and I don't know if he's spoken with you yet or not, I'm moving the stormwater meeting Mondays. Instead of starting a half hour before, they're going to start at 6:45. One of the reasons for that, well, really the only reason, is the streaming system that we have now, there's a delay. And so, depending on how long stormwater runs, that means someone either has to leave from down here to go to the computer and get YouTube set up again so that the next meeting can record. And what we ran into last month was there wasn't enough time. Council had already started, and so by the time we hit stream on the machine over there, it then doesn't go anywhere. If YouTube isn't ready to receive it, so the thought being if we just move it up and have it recording the whole time, and then we'll just title it Stormwater City Council. And then if they want to watch the stormwater part, if not, they can fast forward through that and see the council meeting. So that seems to be the best, easiest answer for everybody.
And the closed caption thing.
Yes.
That worked last night, was last night, the night before,
Did it
whenever.
work on
Monday.
live when you were watching it live?
Yes, when I was watching it live. It's very, very delayed, but
Sure.
they always are on YouTube.
Sure.
The closed caption, but yeah. And as much as it could, I mean, it did miss out on a few things just because the acoustics in here are so bad.
Sure.
But for the most part, yeah, it worked out pretty good.
Great. Awesome. Anything on the police side?
So will it record the break between the meetings then too? Is that?
Yes. So if there's 5 minutes, 10 minutes of downtime or whatever, the room will be live.
Recorded.
Yeah,
Yes.
live, so watch what you say.
Well, that was.
Okay, that will not start next week. It probably won't start until January.
No,
because you
yeah.
have to have that passed and stuff, so.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a
I think
heads
we
up.
can't just change the time, we have to have that approved.
So that's what's supposed to happen at the next stormwater and council meeting. They should be voting to approve that in January. So, but I mainly want to give you a heads up because, yeah, this room will be live for that downtime between whenever stormwater's over and council starts.
So, if we have comments to make, we need to go to the hallway.
BS outside.
That's right.
It'll be nice.
Probably go a few rooms away.
No, never.
All right, so on Public Works, vehicles are good. They replaced the light sensor for the outside lights over at the community center. For those that have been by, there's a temporary wooden railing up with signs. They're waiting until they get the materials and get it scheduled to install the actual handrail that's going up over there. So that should be happening. We got the parking lot redone out front here. For anyone that hasn't noticed, Chief put the stripes the opposite way now, so that vehicles aren't crossing in front of each other when they leave. So that's all done. Over at the community room, we did lose 12 to 15 parking spaces due to some of the changes in the project and whatnot. Wanted to make you aware. They're looking at doing some parallel parking spaces on the west side that face north and south. So like after the dumpster and that kind of stuff, to try and regain some of those spaces. I'm not sure how that's going to work or what all is going into that, but for right now, we're down about 12 spaces and they're hoping to be able to recoup at least a couple of those. So,
I parked over there today because I wanted to check out
yeah,
the park. And I know that there might be cars parked there, and of course they can't park in front of the garbage.
right,
thing.
the dumpster itself.
And I thought, that's close to back out
Yeah, we'll
and
have
have
to
a car
see,
parked there.
yeah, once we go over and measure it all out
So,
and see
I don't
what,
know,
yeah, what's gonna be the better option to try and regain some of those spots.
yeah.
So, that's it on Public Works.
I got a question for Tony.
Yes, sir.
That used car lot on Pine,
Yeah.
yeah, I seen that you said that he's gonna put up some gravel on that off the south drive to park some of those, I guess?
Be actually the north side of this property.
Okay, the north side of it,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one question that was asked of me. What was the other thing? Forgot.
Yeah, he got them all licensed.
Mhm.
The number of them weren't getting their current plates, and so they all did, and then we talked, and then I talked with the chief, and so he's got till the end of November to get the gravel laid down.
Okay.
And I want to thank you for having the, 64 South Street
The brush.
cleaned up. Yeah, that was,
Well, you know what? It took a while to find the guy, you
right.
know, because the tenants.
Right, that's a rental.
But once I did, he jumped right on it.
And it
so-
got on it,
Yep.
so that's good. It was a very high, tall, wide brush right up on the fence. And it's like every raccoon and possum and rat and whatever is gonna live there this winter. So took care of that, it's gone.
We did, I just thought of this, when we go around and like do the road grading, the actual like A through whatever, on how good or bad the roads are, that's all been done and everything was put together and sent, and then I think Brad responded today. They're still waiting just for like that final approval. They've submitted everything on our behalf, so, but that's all been done.
Okay.
All the pictures and everything were put in there along with all the rankings, so we should be getting that back hopefully
Yeah.
pretty soon.
We're having we have several streetlight outages. We got one at Anderson and Pine, and then there's also another streetlight that stopped working at Babette and Tammy. So,
And they just fixed the one at Babette and Simone a month or two ago. That had been out for a while.
Right.
Of course, I like dark, so.
Yeah, but the thing is, so do thieves and people like that, they love dark too, you know? They don't like it when, they don't come into a neighborhood that's well lit.
No, I'm not.
And,
That's good.
but that's okay, I'll come down and take care of that light for you.
All right. Are we done with Public Works?
We are.
Where? Permit status report, Melissa. Tell us.
Well, our chairperson has a permit for a porch.
Yes, I have I'm redoing my front porch and I had a permit. And to give you a status on that, Monday, it is being poured.
Oh.
We're pouring it Monday. So we will have a new porch.
Good for you.
Pardon?
I say good for you.
Yeah,
Nice to have that fixed.
it's taken
Took forever.
a long time.
I need all the paperwork and all the stuff.
Anything else? Okay. Well, let's have open comments from the public. Any questions? I knew it. Carol?
I've been asked to remind anybody that wants to donate to the
Yes.
Officer Appreciation Dinner that Katie Newport is still taking donations.
Okay, that's December 11th, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So are the donations supposed to go to the,
So for the dinner, the
okay,
donations go to us.
okay.
For the Christmas with the kids.
Yeah, that goes to the
donations
Irvington.
go to the,
So this would
Irvington.
be
Yeah,
Katie or whatever.
The appreciation dinner,
Yep,
Okay.
so, yeah.
yep.
Alright.
We're still taking donations for both. Again, if you're donating to Christmas with the kids, that goes to Irvington First Baptist Church.
Right.
We can take those checks here.
Oh, okay.
And then, yeah, for the holiday dinner, those are going to Katie Newport. I've seen a couple of those checks they made out just to the Southport Police Department, and I think the clerk puts them in like a restricted donation, and then that's what we purchase out of. So those can also be dropped off here, though.
Jenny?
I have a question for you, Nate.
Yes, ma'am.
So, because Joe and I help out with, like, the cereal
Mhm.
and milk, we need to know what day that Christmas thing is. Is it like December 4th is what it is?
Yeah, 6th, the first Saturday in December.
How many, approximately, how many?
So far, we have 39 kids signed up.
Okay.
So usually the way that works, once we say, you know, citizens within Southport families close by, and then Chief usually has a list of people that have reached out to him or whatever that he'll help from all over. So we'll see how many of those he has when he gets back, but as of right now, we have 39 kids signed up, and that's I mean, we said 40, so we're pretty much
We
at
usually
that.
provide 50 boxes of milk and 50 boxes of
Yep.
separate cereals, so
Yep.
50's good enough.
That would be great.
We just want to get this set up before, because usually we pick it up the day before.
Right.
And, you know, we'll have to drop it off over at the community center, over at the school.
We're doing it at the elementary school again, yeah.
Perfect,
So,
sounds good.
you know, just want to get a head count
Yeah,
on that.
For sure.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Thank you, guys.
DC, will the appreciation dinner, it's December the 11th, which is a Thursday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Will it be over at the school?
Perry Township.
And what, 6 o'clock or 6:30 start time?
Let's see what's on here. 6:30.
6:30, okay.
Yep, yeah, you guys will all be invited.
Okay. Anything else from anyone? Becky? No? Okay, it is 7:29. Can I get a motion to adjourn the meeting this evening?
I move.
I have a motion from Mr. Cooper. Can I get a second? Second from Price.